Valen, and welcome to today's video. I am super excited for today's video because it is a huge collab with all of these people right here. If you are interested in their channels, I'll leave all of their links down below so you guys can go check them out and show them some love. So yeah, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit all of my thumbnails for my YouTube channel right now. So without further ado, let's get on with the video.
So the first thing that you're going to want to do is open up Keynote and make sure that it's on the wide setting because that's the correct size for the thumbnail, and then just choose the white option. So after you do that, just make sure that you delete all of the text because you're not going to need to write anything. So right next to Keynote, I have a folder filled with all of the pictures that I'm going to use for this thumbnail. So I'm going to start off with this picture that my friend took of me. So then I'm just going to drag and drop it into Keynote, and then I'm just going to size it and make sure that it takes up half of the canvas because that's the size that I want it to take. And it's okay if some of the picture gets cropped, don't worry, it doesn't matter. And so yeah, and make sure that no white of the canvas is showing. Okay, so now that the picture is the perfect size and it takes up half of the picture just like I wanted it to, I'm going to open that folder again and I'm going to start adding all of the pictures that I want. So the first picture that I have is this screenshot from Hailey Divine because as you guys can see on her story, she has the logos and the icons just like I showed you in this video. And also on Summer Rae, she did it in 2 of her stories. So yeah, I'm going to use those 2 to add to my thumbnail. So another picture that I have to add is this screenshot that I took of my video, which is of my Instagram and the icons that I did. And the last picture is this Instagram logo that I just got off the internet. It's super easy, you can just Google it and it comes up. So then I'm going to drag in the screenshot from my video and I'm going to put it on the other half of the picture. So again, I just need to widen it and make sure that it takes up all the space. So now that the whole canvas is covered with the pictures, now it's time to add the little detail pictures. So first I'm going to add this little Instagram logo that I got from the internet, and so I'm just going to make it small and put it at the top of the picture, the top middle of the picture. And then there's an option to change the angle of the picture, which I'm also going to do. So now that I'm done with that, it's time to add a little bit more detail to my thumbnail. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up this screenshot that I have from Hailey Divine and make sure that it's open on preview. So now what I'm going to do is when you drag on the picture, this little box with moving lines pops up. So I'm just going to drag it around what I want, which are her story icons, and then just perfect it and make sure that I don't get anything unwanted, like any extra lines or anything. And then press Command X and then this little window will pop up and just put convert. And then when you go back to your thumbnail picture, you just press Command V and automatically it just pops up right there. And then you can just size it up and change the angle and do everything just like before. So now it's time to add the text. So at the top there is a button with a big T, so when you click that, a little text box appears. So when you double click, then it allows you to write whatever you want. So first I'm going to write how I make, and then I'm just going to move that out of the way, and then I'm going to make another box, and in that box it's going to say my Instagram story icons. So once everything is written out, I start to change the size of the font. So I try to make it very big, but not too big that it covers the entire picture, just big enough so people can see it from a distance, as if they're scrolling, they can still see it.
So now that the text is in the position that I want it, now it's time to change the font. So all of the fonts that I use, I'll leave the links down below in the description box. If you guys want to check them out, you totally should. So the top line, the font is called Elderflower. And then in the bottom part where it says my Instagram story icons, I'm just leaving it in the same font.
but I'm changing one color to white so I can kind of give it this like really cool 3D effect. So what I have to do is make sure that the black overlays the white. So finally, this is the last step for my thumbnails. So I go back to text and I'll put a lowercase h and a lowercase g. And the reason I do this is because there is this font called Chin Up Buttercup Elements. Again, the links will be down below. And so when you put it in that font, it makes this really cool like little artsy effect and a little like detail that I like to add to my text. So here you guys can see me applying it, and I just love it because it adds like a little extra something to my picture and just makes it look even cuter and artsy. And yeah, I'm just really obsessed with it. And yeah, that is everything for my thumbnail.
So that is everything for today's video, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then you guys know the drill. Don't forget to leave a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and click that little bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. So as you guys can see, it's kind of complicated depending on the video, but it's a lot of fun and I really enjoy doing it for you guys. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!